I rise today as a proud representative of Belize Rural Central to express my strong support for the bill to grant adolescents independent access to preventative health services. To begin, the reality is that in Belize, too many young people are often turned away from clinics simply because they come alone. They want help, but our system says, come back with an adult. Not because anyone wants to deny them care, but because our health rules were written for another time, a time when families lived closer and healthcare was easier to reach. Furthermore, in many of our communities, parents work miles away or guardians aren't always around.
This morning, Belmopan was a vibrant display of youth empowerment and civic engagement as Belize hosted the 2025 5th Annual Children's Parliament. It's a chance for young Belizeans to step into the shoes of lawmakers, pitch bold ideas, and see democracy in action. So what was the big question on the floor? Whether Belize should introduce an adolescent preventative health protection bill. This proposed legislation would give teens the right to informed consent and confidentiality when accessing preventative health services. Kamira Kaliz, representing the Prime Minister in today's session, says she's fully behind the bill.
I was a victim of, this bill not being passed. For instance, I remember last year when I went to Belize to do my schooling, and I was under the age of 18, and I was 17, I believe, and I had to go to the hospital because I was having like an allergic reaction or something. And I went to the hospital, and my mom was like, "Oh, but I'm not there. How are you going to go there?" And I believe that other adolescents who try to, seek different access when it comes to preventive health care, they can't go to these hospitals without a parental guard, without a parent or a guardian. And I mean, come on, as parents, they are busy, they are working.
Parliamentarians in support of the bill argued it was necessary for safe and reliable health care to be accessible by children in situations where a guardian may not be able to give them the immediate care they need. Opponents argued the bill poses risk and shuts people out.
I rise today with respect for what this bill seeks to achieve. Its heart is in the right place, giving young people better access to overall health care. However, good intentions alone do not guarantee good outcomes. As written, this bill gives full medical consent to 14-year-olds without clear rules, proper guidance, or the support systems that make consent meaningful in the first place. That is not empowerment. That is exposure.
Opposition leader Tracy Tager Panton attended the session. She commended the participants for their exemplary performance and dedication to effectively debating the subject.
I think it's absolutely important for us to support our young people and give them opportunities to amplify their voice and to learn about our systems of governance and how we ought to conduct ourselves in the National Assembly. I've always supported the Children's Parliament. I've always served as a mentor to some of the participants, and I think it's very, very important that we meaningfully engage our young people.
Khalil shared plans to pursue politics down the road, while she notes that the preparation process was lengthy and required hours of research. She is grateful for the opportunity.
And UNICEF also helped have had these meetings, these preparatory sessions, such as General Comment 26, General Comment 27, my apologies. And it basically ties in together, and the sessions and the meeting basically educates you on how good governance work, how to public speak, and those stuffs that would eventually help us, which did help us today.
The session wrapped up with a majority vote in favor, sending the proposal to the Senate for further debate. This year's Children's Parliament didn't just highlight the passion and insight of Belize's future leaders, it also reaffirmed the country's commitment to raising a generation that's politically aware and actively engaged. Britney Gordon for News 5.